all know that person whose only job description is entrepreneur. They use a lot of inspirational quotes and emojis. They seem to have millions of dollars from, you're not quite sure what. Entrepreneuring? Grinding? Your whole life everyone will tell you that the recipe to get exactly what you want is one thing. Hard work. Not successful? Work harder. Unhappy in your job? Work harder. Slaving away with overtime and still not making it? Work harder. It's easy. It's the answer to all of our questions, the simplest path to success. Just work hard, right? If it wasn't clear by my aforementioned sarcasm, I'm pretty suspicious of what I'll call the meritocracy ideology. The basic idea behind this is that the system will reward individual efforts based on deservingness. Well then, in that sense, everyone working 2 jobs overtime just to basically feed their kids should be a billionaire, right? Right? Oh no, so that's not what you mean by hard work. It's such a trap. It seems to be particularly strong as a westernized ideal where we're convinced that the more you work, the more you're worth for some reason. How many times have you asked someone what they're up to and they say something like, yeah, I've just been working crazy overtime to get the client their project on time, so I've had to start going to the gym at 4 a.m. Plus I joined that book club and I started taking up swing dancing, and I have to cook dinner every night for the kids after soccer practice, and I actually started writing my autobiography too. Yeah, and I'm learning Spanish and meditating. How about you? And for some reason our response is like, wow, that's so admirable. I wish I could do that much with my time. Or when you ask how someone is and their response is, busy. And we're to interpret that as, I'm consistently working way too hard because I'm terrified that a break will equal failure. It's especially bad in this age of influencers. They're self-made, and because the system worked in their favor, they're forever preaching the authenticity of meritocracy. They had a goal, they worked very hard towards it, and they reached their definition of success. So what do they do with that success? Take advantage of a system that played in their favor and try to sell a method to poor people that just want to follow in your footsteps. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get 1 million followers in 48 hours. This is not clickbait. All the information is in the link in my bio. It's only 3 easy payments of $500. And you should trust me, an expert, because I was riding on the success of being hot and rich before I even began. Here's the thing, I'm not diminishing hard work. I know it's a key ingredient in the recipe for success. The ignorance lies in thinking that it's the only thing. We all know the world just doesn't always play fair, and sometimes it swings in the complete opposite direction. Some people just get really, really lucky for no apparent reason. Someone happened to film you singing on the street and it happened to go viral. You happen to know the right people. You happen to be in the right place at the right time. An incredible amount of luck or fate or destiny or whatever you want to call it goes into success. But we'd rather give all the credit to our own actions, and this is where it starts to get kind of precarious. We start to believe that we get something simply because we deserve it for the amount of effort we've put in. The thing is, once we start believing that all is fair and good in the world, we stop fighting against the things that we know are not fair and good. There's the obvious danger of inflating your actions, but there's also the danger that when something bad is thrown your way, you'll start to believe you deserve that too. Like, yes, there are consequences for poor actions, but nobody deserves poor things that are thrown their way. And likewise, nobody deserves when their life goes perfectly. Can we say that we're glad that someone got good things after they put in a lot of time and effort? Absolutely. Many people work really hard for a really long time to reach a certain goal, and there's no shame in celebrating when they're successful. The biggest danger is thinking that the universe is going to hand you exactly what you deserve based on the amount of effort you put in. Hard work will absolutely be a part of success, but it's never going to be the only part. Thomas Jefferson said, "I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it." Great quote, right? Yet, this is coming from a man whose skin color and gender are the only reason he had a platform to exist upon in the first place. And here he talks of hard work. Meanwhile, he owns slaves working harder in a day than he will in his entire life. But for some reason, they don't get the same luck. Like, it's well proven that a mediocre, hot, white American male will find more success as a musician than, say, a woman in Indonesia with twice as much skill and grit. The fact is, privilege favors certain groups and marginalizes others, and there's nothing that talent or hard work can do about that. But that's something we can work on. Maybe instead of taking the luck we received and patting ourselves on the back while bathing in it, we take the systems that allowed us to succeed and investigate why they aren't allowing others in and do something to fix it. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and try going for a short walk today, and I will see you when I see you.